Welcome back to the Kamayati Kai Yoga Space. I'm Kai, and today we are going to do a hip and hamstrings practice where we will do some alternate nostril breathing and then move into our bodies. You'll need 2 blocks for today's practice, so go grab your goodies and I will catch you back here on the mat. Starting off by grounding down into our practice. Sit a little further back on the mat. Lengthen the spine, nice and tall. Hug the shoulders up to the ears and drop them down. Deep breath into the belly. Sigh it out. Let's do 2 more of those. Rest your hands on your knees and softly close your eyes if it's available. Otherwise, just gaze down the length of your nose. Notice the temperature that you can feel on your skin. The textures of the clothes that are touching your skin. Listen to the sounds all around you. See if you can let them fade into the background and just focus on yourself. Little judge-free check-in. How are we feeling today? Taking a moment to feel very grateful for yourself for arriving on your mat. And softly open the eyes. Starting off with a breathing practice, a pranayama practice, called alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. So give me your Shakamahala surface sign, pinky and thumb up. You also have the option to have your fingers, your index and your middle finger, to press on your forehead. What's most important is that you let your arm rest over your chest. Leaving it up here is going to make your arm be really tired. So bringing your arm over onto your chest, thumb or baby finger is on the right nostril, and the other finger can access the left nostril. Inhale through both nostrils here. Let it go through both nostrils and softly closing your eyes down or looking down the length of your nose. Setting up. Close the left nostril. Inhale through the right for 1, 2, 3. Close left, open right. Exhale 1, 2. Close down the left nostril, open the right nostril. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Close down right, open left. Exhale 2, 3. Inhale 2, 3. Close left, open right. Exhale 2, 3. Inhale. Close right, open left. Exhale. Inhale. Close left, open right. Exhale. Up to the count of 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Close right, open left. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Close right, open left, exhale. Relax the arms, inhale. Close right, open left, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Close right, open left. Close left, open right, exhale. Inhale. Close right, open left, exhale. Inhale. Close left, open right, exhale. Back down to 3. Inhale. Close right, open left, exhale. Inhale. Close left, open right, exhale. Release both nostrils, take a breath through both. And exhale through both. Inhale through both. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale. Close the mouth, sigh it out through the nose softly. Ocean breath. Starting off our practice, we're going to open up the hips a little bit, lengthening out your left leg. Pick up your right ankle and cross it over the left. If this is not comfortable for you, your block can act as a foot support. Leaning back into the left hand, bringing your right hand to your thigh, you're going to press down and then let it go. And you want your leg to be relaxed. It's going to kind of bobble a bit. This is perfect. We are releasing some heat. We are opening up the thigh. Inhale, press. Exhale, let it bounce. Let's do 4 more. 1. Let it go. 2. Let it go. 3. Let it go. And 4. If your knee doesn't bounce, it means that your hips might be a little bit tight, which is totally fine. A lot of us carry a lot in our hips. But let's move over to the other side. Lean back into the right arm now. Let it go. See if you can notice if one knee is different to the other. 3 more. Great. After 5, you're going to let it go. Crossing your legs, left foot first, right foot second. Hands on the hips. We're going to make some hip circles. Inhale, let the chests reach forward. Go out to the right, back, and to the left. So see how that feels. Maybe we go a little bit further forward, further to the side, further back, and around. See if we can keep the hips grounded, and maybe you make your circles a little bit bigger. Got 3 more breaths where you get to explore here on your own. Maybe you go for a real slow, full extension in all directions. And when you are done on one side, let's sit up, swap the feet, Right foot in, left foot out. And we change direction. Start small again. See if you can connect your breath now. And as you lean back, the core lightly activates. Do 4 more. Maybe you get bigger. You might hear some clickety clacks. And rounding up at the end of your 5th round here. And come to sit up. Lengthening your legs and your arms out in front of you. We're going to warm up the wrists and ankles for the rest of our practice. Let's start off with some rotations. Rotate out first, maybe add some breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. See if you can watch your hands and your feet. If you don't watch them, they do their own thing. Good. Let's change direction. Inhale. Exhale. My ankle is feeling a lot better at this moment, but it's still a bit sensitive. So I can notice that my right ankle is not moving as deeply as my left. What do you notice? Shake it out. Let's find our way to tabletop position. Having the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Inhale to lengthen the right leg, tuck it back, and we're going to do a little bit of back and forth. Inhale, lift your heel to the height of your bottom. Exhale, bring your knee to your elbow. Inhale, open it out to the side, make hip circles. Inhale, bring the knee back to center. Strong in the core here, push the floor away. Inhale to the side. And back and down. 3, inhale. And exhale. Change direction, inhale back. Out to the side, open. And bring it in. Notice the ability to make a circle that your hip has. Your ability to move your hips is very much connected to the shape of your hip. So sometimes your hip just can't go there. And bring it down. Wiggle the bum a bit. And over to the other side. Lengthen the left leg out. Let's give it a bit of a kick and a stretch. And then lift the heel up hip height. Inhale. Strong into the side of the core and the glutes. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open it out. Exhale, bring it back. 2. And bring it back. Really strong in the core. Allow all your awareness to focus on what your hips and your back are doing here. And change direction. Awesome. Send it out. And bring it back. Tuck your toes. Take a moment to send your hips towards your heels. Just bring your feet, your forehead to the floor. And rock your head from side to side. And inhale, come up, tabletop. Starting with some low lunge, you're going to lengthen your right leg back, deep breath in. Exhale, strong in the hands, push the floor away, round the spine, bring your knee to your nose. Flex your foot and see if you can step it up. You might only come there. Bring your right hand under your heel and step it through. Press the left toes into the floor. Inhale to lift up into low lunge. Lift the arms up to the sky. Finding a focal point in front of you, your drishti, and hug the core a little bit more towards the spine. Inhale, reach your left fingertips forward and your right fingertips back. Keeping the gaze looking forward towards the floor. Draw the shoulder blades together and reach the fingers out away from each other. Left hip forward, whoop, right hip back. Inhale, exhale. Bring your back hand towards your left bum cheek. Flip your right hand to the sky, reach up. If your balance is feeling strong here, you can allow the hips to move a bit forward, let your finger reach back. Really lift up through the chest and activate the glutes so you don't crunch into the lower back. On your next breath in, release the right hand. Let your right arm reach forward, your left arm will reach back. And then your left toes are going to clock towards the long side of the mat. Ta-ta. And we're coming into Baby Warrior 2. Look over the front right fingers and then allow your hips to open towards your right calf. Let the legs stretch. If you are hypermobile, you don't want to go super far into the stretch. You almost want to push the knee and the foot into the floor and activate the hamstrings. If you find yourself to be stiff, see if you can stretch a little further. In yoga, we're always trying to find balance. Hands on your hips, deep breath in. Send your left toes back. Face the front of your mat, hands down, and step your right foot back. Send the left toes back. Inhale, lift the left hip, lift the left heel. Exhale, knee to nose, push the floor away around the spine. Flex your foot and stand up. Inhale, lift up, low lunge. Exhale, bring your right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Again, we keep the gaze forward. Shift the right hip a bit forward, the left hip a little bit back, and take a moment to find your balance and your focus point, your drishti. Reach those fingers. Inhale, left hand to your right bum cheek, right hand to the ceiling. Maybe we stay here, maybe we go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Soften the shoulders. One more breath. Squeeze the bum cheeks. Release your left hand. Left hand goes forward, right arm goes back. Right toes clock to the long side of the mat. Okay, so you can see me from the back here. You're going to tuck your tailbone down and that'll automatically lengthen the front. And again, Baby Warrior 2. Maybe we go a little bit deeper, but we go in very mindfully over here. Take 2 breaths. Bring your hands to your hips, lift up nice and strong. Right toes clock to the short side of the mat. Hands come down and step back into tabletop. Tuck your toes, send your seat to your heels, option for child's pose, or maybe you come into your first downward facing dog of the practice and pedal out those legs. Looking at your knees. For some strength over here, look up in between your hands. Come onto the tippy toes, roll forward. Hug the belly in as if someone's trying to tickle your belly and you're trying to get away. Bring your knees to the floor. Shoulders in front of the fingertips. Exhale, hug the elbows to the ribs, come all the way down. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra, draw the shoulder blades together, lift. Exhale, tuck the toes, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Look up in between the hands, and we're going to walk the hands a little bit towards the front of the mat. So take a slow walk here, reaching your heel towards the ground. It might not touch, but it's a good stretch for the back of the legs. Once you get to the top, 2 fists in between the feet. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend your knees. Let your nose reach towards your kneecaps. Let your head hang. Weight a little bit more into the toes. Hold onto your elbows and let your head hang. Maybe you sway from side to side here in your ragdoll. Press through the feet, ground through the heels, softly lift all the way up. And mountain pose, shake it out. Take a moment to just pause and feel what's going on inside. Notice your breathing. And open the eyes. For our next part of the flow, a block is going to make the practice a little bit stronger, bring a little bit more awareness into the hips and hamstrings. You can do it without a block though, so totally up to you. Placing the block in between your thighs, but you want the front of the block to be in line with the thighs. So it can be sticking out the back, but not quite out the front. Okay. Coming to the front of the mat, pressing into the feet. Imagine someone's trying to steal the block from you and you don't want them to. So you're squeezing the bum and the inner thighs are almost pulling a little bit forward. Nice and strong in the hips. Inhale to lift the arms up alongside the ears. Exhale, bend the right knee a little bit, reach over to the right. Palm tree. Inhale, come up, strong in the right leg. Exhale, bend the left knee a little bit over to the left. Press into the left foot, come to stand up. Inhale, reach the fingers to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees and fold forward. Squeezing that block, it's getting quite intense. Hands on the shins, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, and we're going to walk our feet back into a down dog. So just one little movement at a time. Let those legs go back. See if you can not drop the block. Downward facing dog. Plant the hands and look back towards the knees. From here, you're going to up onto the tippy toes, roll forward into plank, squeeze the bum cheeks over here. Inhale, exhale, right hand, left shoulder. Sorry about that microphone. And exhale, left hand, right shoulder. Right hand, left shoulder. Left hand, right shoulder. Option to bring the knees to the floor, or maybe you don't want to. Optional chaturanga, bend the elbows into the ribs, come down. Inhale, lift up cobra. Exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Start to walk your feet back toward. Bend your knees. Start to walk your hands back towards your feet until your feet ground down. Just check what's happening with the block there. Bring it maybe a little bit more forward. Bend into your knees. Press down into the baby toe sides of the feet and the heels and the insides of the feet. And then from the tailbone, we lengthen up into chair pose, reaching the arms alongside your ears. Really hugging the block in between your thighs, reaching the bum cheeks down. You don't want to be sticking your bum out. You're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Draw the shoulder blades together. Hips move a little bit forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Hold for 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, press down to come and stand up. Whew. Now you can remove the block. Shake that out. Okay. We are going to move into tree pose. Grounding down into your right foot. Come up onto the left toes. Making your hands into spider fingers and bringing them together, connecting each finger. Take a moment here to consciously feel the connection between each fingertip. Lightly pressing. Muscles of the hands are arching and activating. Find your drishti on the floor in front of you. And then turn the bottom of your left foot in towards your right ankle. Allowing the left knee to open out a little bit. You really want to feel the activation on the inner thigh. Squeezing the bum. Maybe a soft bend in the right knee. Maybe you stay here. Option to bring your left foot to your right calf. If you want to go further than that, let's try to not put too much pressure on the knee. Maybe you lift your left foot, bring it to the inside of the right thigh. Option to bring the hands together. Maybe you lift your arms up alongside your ears. There we go, very good. Nice and strong. Let's find elegance here. Release the hands. Back to the chest. And let your left leg go. Shake it out. Over to the other side. Ground into the left foot. See if you can really spread your toes and see your mat through the toes. I like to say this, our feet are like roots going into the ground. You want to be stable as your tree. Okay, brain mudra. Feel the connection. Open the elbows a little bit. Bring the inside of your right foot to your calf, ankle. Soft bend in the left knee. Hugging and activating in the trunk. Maybe calf. Take a moment to pause. Maybe you help your foot find the inside of the left thigh. Pressing the fingers together, pressing the thigh into the foot, pressing the foot into the thigh. Option to lift your arms up. Oh, my left leg is wobbly today. Okay. Bringing the hands down. And release. Shake it out. For the next posture, you might want a block. Bringing the block just to the front of your mat, facing the short end of your mat. Setting up for warrior 3. Again on the right foot, separating the toes, grounding the foot down, soft bend in the right knee. Brain mudra coming together. Muscles of the back activate. Hips come a little bit forward. Coming onto the left toes, sending the left toes back a little bit, we want to make a diagonal line from the left foot all the way up to the head. So this is starting point, warrior 3. Hug the belly in as you lean forward and start to kilter. Don't let your toes crunch. See if you can relax your toes. You're going to lift your foot, toes pointing to the ground, foot flexed. Maybe you're here. Option to kilter a little bit more forward. Come forward until your body really starts to struggle with the posture, and then that's where you're going to stay for today. You can always come back to this practice. And then if you feel comfortable, you can lengthen your arms up alongside your head and find a full warrior 3. Squeeze the bum cheeks together. Maybe lengthen the right leg. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, come to stand up again. Let it go. Shake out the leg. So your block is here for if you need to release and grab it. So you have some support. That's a bit closer than the floor. Moving over to the other side, separate your left toes, ground your foot down, bend into the left knee. Find a strong constitution on this side, leg active, core active, brain mudra. Tuck the hips, shoulder blades back. Start to lean forward. Right heel lifts up, squeeze the inner thighs together, toes are pointing down. Maybe you kilt further and further forward. Meeting yourself where you are at today, release the arms, maybe coming to a full warrior 3. Option to try to lengthen the left leg. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly come to stand up. Shake it out. Well done. Very well done. Find your way down to this floor. Coming to sit down. We are going to do some extra work on the hamstrings now. So bring in your blocks or your tins or whatever support you have there underneath the thighs. Move the fleshy bits out to the side. Sit up nice and strong with the spine. Core is softly activated. Hands are together or on the thighs. And we're going to do some hamstring activation. So activate into the hamstring, lift the right leg, flex your foot. Deep breath in. Exhale down. Inhale, activate left foot, lift. Inhale down. To the right and down. To the left, strong in the knees and down. 3 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you do both. And down. You have 2 options for your forward fold over here. Option to keep the block underneath the hamstrings. Folding forward gives you a bit of support on the knees. If you want to really deepen your stretch, once again, remembering if you're hypermobile, maybe go for blocks under the thighs. Maybe you bring your ankles onto the blocks. See if you can keep a soft bend in the knees, very soft. And then fingers to the ground, lift the chest. Start to walk the fingers forward. And fold, relax into the feet. Still maintaining that soft bend if possible. 3 breaths. Inhale to lift up. Feet off of wherever, moving the blocks out to the side. Come to lie down on the ground. I'm going to add in a little bit of core here. Having your knees be level with the hips, flex the shins level with the ceilings, feet nice and flexed. Hug the core back into the floor, so you'll feel the little space under your back close down, and bring your fingertips behind your ears. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Let your left leg go all the way down to the ground. Inhale back. Exhale, left knee. Inhale back. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. And right. Let it go. And left. Let it go. One more round. Right. Down. Left. Down. And release. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Hug the right knee into the chest. Let the left leg go all the way down. We're going to find reclined twist. Reach your right arm out to the side and twist. Right knee towards the left. Look back over your right shoulder. Take a few breaths. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your left knee back. Let your right leg go. Hug it in. Reach the left arm out to the side and take a twist. Gently come back. Hug your right knee back in. One hand on one knee. So one hand on each knee, Flex your feet. We're going to set up for happy baby now. Hug the knees towards the armpits and then flex your feet up to the ceiling. Keeping the shoulders and the hips grounded, softly walk your hands outside the calves up to the outsides of the ankles. If you find you lift like this, you are going too far. Only if your knees can bend a little deeper, bring your hands to the outside of your feet and gently start to rock from side to side. Put a smile on your face. And maybe you even lengthen one leg out to the side and the other you can rock around. Imagining what it must feel like for a carefree baby to just be playing on its back without a care in the world. And slowly start to release. Hug the knees together into your chest. Lift your head up. Give yourself a kiss. Come back down. If this is the beginning of the day, I suggest maybe taking your Shavasana as a seated meditation. And if this is the late afternoon or the evening and you're starting to settle down for the day, you can lay down. You can choose to lay down on your back, on your side, on your belly, whatever feels good. If you're on your back, pressing your heels into the ground, bend the knees, just tuck the tailbone under so that the lower back's nice and long. Toes can separate wider than the mat, flop out to the side. Open your palms out to the side. Lightly tuck your chin to the chest. And if it's available for you, closing down the eyes. Any wiggles and jiggles that are still left in the body are welcome. Maybe just observe them. Try to notice why they are happening or where they are coming from. And if you have the chance to be still a little bit here, maybe invite that in. Soften your eyes in their sockets. Let your jaw drop down. And your tongue finds a bed in the bottom of your mouth. Relax your shoulders. Soften the belly. Relax the hips. If your mind is busy and you still need something to focus on how your chest is breathing and how your body moves for your breath. If you have thoughts, see if you can practice becoming the observer. Watch them, notice them, but don't interact. I'm going to leave you here for the next 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes. Checking in, just noticing where the mind has gone, if it has gone anywhere. Just bringing it back to the present moment. Staying exactly where you are, start to welcome a fresh breath of air. Sigh it out. Wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. And gently rocking your head from side to side. Reaching your arms up alongside the ears and pointing the toes. Take a big stretch. And hugging your knees up into your chest. Maybe rocking from side to side if that feels nice. Taking one last moment, either here on your back or leaning to the side. Just taking one last moment in your practice. And then come to sit up in any way that works for you. Resting your hands on your knees or together at the center of the chest, tucking your chin down. A moment of gratitude to yourself for coming here today. A moment of gratitude to yourself for showing up today. Gratitude to this body that you are in for allowing you to be so active. And thank you, yogis, for sharing the practice with me. If you like this practice, please like, share, subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you again soon.